Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. Folks, today we've got the Xfinity Series race at New Hampshire for the Overton's 200. We're going to get out there, do a little bit of practice, and that's all I have to say. We'll see you right before the race. Well, we got our best lap bonus. We were a half second faster than the goal time, which is good. We're going to jump right out to the race. We don't have drive off, but we're pretty good around the turns. I guess that's going to be our claim to fame. The problem is we're going to have all the traffic to work with. The good side is we've got pit stops and we've got cautions and we've got time. So we're going to hopefully take advantage of all that. And that's what we'll get out and do right now. 25th is the goal. Pre-race updates for you. CJ McLaughlin has been dominant all weekend. Austin Cindric, pole winner. Look to see those two battling it out all day. And Matt Mills failed technical inspection and put his butt in the back as we'll start on the inside in 35th position because Matt Mills failed inspection.
Green, driver. Are you ready here? Green flag, green flag. Car there on the outside.
Hopefully we can stick with the group and, do some good work here. I don't really know what else to say. We're going to go ahead and just, we know that from experience, they brake in the middle. And we actually don't have to brake in the middle with the way we drive. But like I said, we don't have to drive off. So that's the problem. Sticking with them, doing what they do is part of the problem for me. I can get right up to them in the corner fairly reasonably. I can get on the gas then. Oh, Matt Mills is fast. Faster than the back of the pack at least. I'm not sure if we have a 25th place car. But, that's why we battle. And hopefully that's how we end up here. We're going to stick with Mills on the inside. We're going to try to stay on the inside the whole time. But look at the drive off they have. We just don't have that in our equipment. We don't have that engine. We're hanging back here with the boss. As we're hopefully going to get inside of Timmy Hill, and we've got Landon Castle right on our side. But look at their drive. I mean, we don't have that. Look at how bad that is for us. So it's going to be a race. We're going to see what happens. I don't really know. We've got a good drive off on the outside. Maybe we'll stay on the outside because now look at us. Instead of just getting blasted away by Landon Castle. So let's just maybe run the middle and see how it works, or third lane, or fourth lane, or third lane, or back into the second, or all the way inside and have a decent run off that time. I don't know. None of this is making sense, and we're only 3 laps into the race. Oh, and I did check the brakes. Man, I have the sensitivity turned all the way down, and it's barely moving on the, when I tested it, and we're not even doing probably a 10th pressure on the brakes, and they slide the tires every time. Barely touching them. So whatever. That's stupid, but here we are. We're battling up 3 spots, been back down a spot. Matt Mills faster than he, and so is Hill. I don't. Whoop. There we go. Back on it. See, this is the difference. We can stay on it. Maybe that's going to be helping us. But then look at their drive. I mean, they just have way more power. I don't do advanced adjustments because we're running for Mike Harmon's team. We'll do advanced adjustments with our car when we have our own team. But as it stands right now, we drive the car we have. A lot of this Xfinity season, especially without having any subscriber drivers in it, a lot of this is just a exploratory season for us, learning the tracks with the difference with the car. And doing the best we can with the equipment we really have. Honestly, that's just what we're doing. We've had some really fun battles. We've gotten lucky on cautions and been able to move up. Things like that. That was a really nice drive off. It seems like we go high to low, we'd have a better drive off, and that really saves us. So that might be our claim to something here. If I just stay high, slow it way down, and then as soon as it starts to arc in, get the drive up. Oh, I didn't realize that Graf stayed in the middle there. I thought he would have dropped down inside of Timmy Hill. Trying it again. So I'm going to stay high, slow it down.
Still there?
Well, not that high. Of course, now that I'm intentionally doing it, it's going to be way exaggerated. But then have a really good drive off. Yeah, look at that. So maybe that's how we do it, just because of the car we have. I don't really know. Now we're going to be going a lower line, but we don't have much of a choice. And hear those tires just squeal their brains out. Just annoying. They shouldn't be. We're barely touching the brakes.
Got one peeking inside. You got room. You're clear there.
Come on. Inside of Josh Williams. This will take 27. I mean, we're doing all right, I guess. Remember, 25th is the goal. And having the type of car we have, it might be all we can do. I will say it's nice to be around cars that aren't driving right down on me trying to murder me, because that makes the driving a lot better. Whoa, huge issues here. I'm not really sure what happened there. We had to get on the brakes to avoid smashing through Austin Hill. Could have been a couple positions for free. So we kind of got caught up in it. Apron doesn't appear to be death. We're able to use it a little bit there, which is nice. We'll have to see if we can take some advantage of that, although riding high into low seems to be our better bet. But right now when we have cars on the outside, we're just trying to stick with everyone. We're trying. It's not going fantastic. Everyone's kind of lining up now, so maybe we can do something better. No? Yeah? No? Yeah? All right. Austin Hill. Gonna get the drive off because we just don't have it. We got a car on pit road. Oops. On our brakes. He's gonna go. We're totally on our brakes. He's the wrong way. Yeah, I was going to say, that'll bring out a caution. We're so far back, we're just going to pit. That'll at least give us an advantage with the tires right now.
All right, now, be smart out there.
See what we can do with that.
Almost ready.
Did everybody else pit? I didn't even look. I just knew we were pitting, but here we come out in 27th. You have to assume everyone else pit. So that kind of sucks because I was hoping
Got a car high now.
we'd get a tire advantage.
Stay low.
All right.
Outside.
Yeah, gear ratio is a big deal here, and we don't have one because, again, like I said, I'm not doing that. So we're trying to figure another way around it by trying to get a good drive off. That's all I can do.
Careful, still there.
Whoa. All right, we're here. But we need Tommy Joe Martins to get it going, so we're going to give him the shove. That may piss him off. I hope not. Hope not.
Got one down low now.
It's the only way we're not going to lose more spots. We can't afford to lose them. We're going to try to. Whoa. Grab it. Nope. Well, I guess now we know the wall says the magic mile on it. We get a nice run off, ironically, even after hitting the wall.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
But we're hanging on to it, and now we're stuck behind Timmy Hill. We got Kobe Howard on our outside. But I just don't feel like we're going to get... I don't feel like we're going to get what we need. Make sure there's nobody there. See if we can do the outside in and get a good run off here. And that's going to be a big difference for us. No, not that time. That was just bad because we kind of went in kind of towards the inside line and then rode up because we were going too fast. This one should be good. Yeah, there we go. Little contact I didn't need, but it is a really wide track, so battling it out here in 24th in our goal, ahead of our goal spot right now. Dang. This would be a good drive off. How good is the question? Well, good enough to clear him. 83 to go in the race. So we try to keep it going. That was a less exaggerated set of turns. And I feel like we lost because we didn't go middle in. So when it slows down to here, we get on the gas. And will we gain on Timmy Hill? Checking the relative. No, but we did on David Starr. Nope, we didn't. Never mind. I know I'm doing weird stuff, and you might be watching this, but no, that's not how you drive it, blah, blah. Trust me. I was doing it the way that they do it, but when I do it my way, because we don't have the power off, we end up at least with speed coming out of the turn, and that's what's helping us gain up on these other drivers and drive away from the ones behind us. So instead of going high in, slowing down a little bit extra, they seem to like brake mid-corner a little bit, and then we're able to drive right off mid-turn because we're slowing down a little bit more in the beginning of turn 2 or turn 1 and turn 3. See? There we go. Right back on the inside, but I don't really think I want to be on the inside. I think I have a better shot at driving around him on the outside, which isn't something you would think for us, but here we are. In my truck, I can do this. I know I do this way faster overall. Of course, we also have a much faster truck than we do Xfinity car. We're at this point a 5-star truck team.
Careful, still there.
There we go. Hang on to it and get past. See, and we got to hold him tight on the turn. That's another advantage for us because he can't just get on the gas. They want to fade up on the exit of the turn, but I don't give him that access. So I'm kind of trying to stay in the middle of the track, and it seems to be working. See, he got right up on us, but our drive off is way better. I think my cat was playing with these gloves. They got fur on them, and I just touched my face and got fur on my face from my cat. She's my crew chief. She lays next to me while I'm racing on the desk. Or up in 22nd place. It's doing fairly well right now. What do we got? 21 in the tank. A little bit of damage on the front end, but we're getting a nice run off, and we're right up on Timmy Hill. Josh Balicki in front of him. Huh. 78 to go. There we go.
Careful, still there.
This is actually pretty good. No!
Careful, still there.
Come on. See, now they get that little bit of drive, but then we get to stay on the gas where they do slow down a bit through the turns. 20th place may be the top that we can drive this car right now. And now we got Balicki in the middle, which actually bothers me. Whoa, come on.
Stay low, stay low.
Dang it. It's just not going the way I want it to. See, I can't, because he's living in the middle now, so I can't get my drive off. As you saw, I had to come off the gas. He wasn't there. We don't come off the gas, and we're right on Timmy Hill. I hope that Balicki goes all the way inside now. Yes, he does. See? Keep him on the inside like that, too. No, I didn't. I didn't do it that way. You got my point, though. We're able to get right up on him. I messed that turn up. That's on me. I messed this one up bad, too. I don't know if the drive off might end up being pretty good, but we definitely messed up the entry. Are we getting up to lap traffic, or is this, I don't know, is this
Hold your line, stay high.
more positions? Because it seems like we're gaining on the cars in front of us. So I'm not quite sure, but we're also half a lap down at this point. So anybody watching, there's a reason why I'm in the middle of the track and not hugging that line. It's my drive off is way better doing that. I'll show you middle of the track, right, or when I go low line.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
And I hug it. Now it's going to work out amazingly, and I'm going to find out I was doing it wrong the whole time. No, see, otherwise we'd be able to drive up on Timmy Hill. Look at him driving away. We don't have the speed off when we hug that inside line like that. But if I roll through the middle, we catch him. We'll get on the gas here. He'll get off the gas. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that that isn't noticeably different. So, it's working. As we'll live in the middle here. He hits the brakes right there. We're able to stay on the gas. You saw how he hit the brakes. We don't have to. So, that's how we're able to get around the middle and the outside. And the drive off will keep us in front of Hill. As we start to work for Justin Haley, we're gaining on him a bit. 72 left in the race. Let's cut this one up. We'll do 2 breaks. So let's do it. Well, perfect. We'll pit with everybody. And we will come out and race this next stint, next fuel run in a speed up.
Coming to the green. Be ready here. Green's out.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and speed things up right at the line here. And we'll be back on the mic at the next caution or the end of stage number, well, not stage, fuel run number 2.
Caution's out. Wave them off.
Not sure what the caution was for. Let's see if anyone's pitting. We're doing all right, though. It looks like we've kind of figured it out a little bit running this outside line. We've got Jesse Little out of the race. Landon Castle pitting. He did not pit on the last set of pit stops. We're not going to pit either. But I'm not sure if he was just pitting for circumstance or if he was pitting because he's the reason for the caution. But he did not pit on the previous caution. He was up in front of everybody, and we started to kind of pile around him. We're up here with your pole winner. We've got Austin Cindric right in front of us. So we'll keep running, but got a car on our outside now, so that definitely ruins our little middle drive. Anyway, we've got 34 left in the tank. We'll be back at it as a regular speed as soon as we do that final pit stop.
Caution's out. Wave them off.
Well, we'll definitely pit again. I don't know, man. I felt like we lost some stuff. I'm going to actually do this a little bit. Felt like we lost some stuff on that run. All of a sudden, we were sitting in 14th, kind of vibing. We were 1.1 away from Jeffrey Earnhardt. And then all of a sudden, we're back in 17th, and my little method wasn't working at all anymore, so I tried to make adjustments. It just didn't work. Come out in 22nd, still ahead of where we need to, but we dropped 5 spots because some cars did not pit. That is not because of our pit crew. That's because some cars up front did not pit. We've got David Starr up there. I just saw him. So we're going to have some of those cars probably slowing up the rest of the pack. We'll see how that goes. We're glad to be on the outside here. I'll say that much. Glad to be on the outside here. Yep, there's a look at that huge slowdown for everybody there. But we're on the outside, so we're able to stick it. We pick up 3 spots. That's not too bad. And we keep doing stuff like this. Lock them up a little bit there. We're going to keep it off the wall. Get back on it. And get off the gas a little there to avoid Mr. Clements, which we've had contact with before. He doesn't hate us, but we don't want to give him a reason to start. Okay, I know for a fact that I changed that car, so I don't know why it's still showing that paint scheme. Interesting. Cool paint scheme, though.
Inside.
I'll have to check that again after the race. What's weird is that car was actually painted over Austin Cindric just for testing, and it is not. That's
Still there inside.
I don't know actually who it is. That's Chase Briscoe.
Clear low.
Whatever, we'll fix it.
Still there inside.
We're driving up with cars we have no right driving up with, but we'll keep doing it. Allgaier are leading and driving away with it, but he's actually somebody we've passed on our own before, so that's an interesting concept.
Stay high, stay high. Stay high up here.
See if we can jump to the inside this time. No. Didn't do anything for us that time, but we'll jump to the inside and we're just going to ride on the apron here and see how bad that's going to do for us. Apron's basically flat as the track, so not a big transition there. We're able to hang on to it. We actually weren't riding on Briscoe at all, so that was cool.
Got one down low now. Inside. Hold your line, got one inside.
See here. Trying to stay up in the top 20. We're going to fly past Macarella. There's Earnhardt. He's destined to pass us. He was in front of us and we weren't able to catch him before. But like Macarella, he was normally in the back. He's one of those that didn't pit. I see Briscoe up here. Same thing. Or not Briscoe. Malicki. So hopefully we'll be able to catch up with him too pretty soon as he starts to fade back. We were able to hang out with Herps. We were able to keep up with Herps for a while, but I'm not really sure. 38 left in the race. See if we can get down. Ah.
Careful, still there.
There we go. Nice drive. Nope. Got tight at the end. That's me. That's me. That's not the car. That was me. I wanted to say it got tight, but it actually didn't get tight. It was me getting on the gas too early and not doing what I'm supposed to.
Car there on the inside.
Here we go. This will be potentially good if we can hang on to that right there. Not really.
Careful, still there.
See if it'll start working now. Yeah, no, we had to slow it down a little bit, I guess. We got to David Starr. We're faster than David Starr. We're actually faster than Justin Haley and Josh Palicki as well, so we'll just have to work our way around them. Just have to figure it out. That was much better. Much better. I think the problem is I've actually made my entry not as crazy as I was doing before, and so now what I'm doing isn't working because I'm not slowing down enough. I'm actually driving the turns well. Matt Mills there. Interesting. This is where we get screwed, though. Too wide means we can't do what we normally do, so we'll try to pull up inside here and stay with them. I don't really know. Get on the gas and stay right on Haley's bumper. See, that's the problem. We're on that inside, and they just drive away. We can't. No power for our car. We have to do what I'm doing on this middle lane. It's the only chance that we have here to gain any positions is if we get a really strong runoff, and the only way we can do that is be in the middle and then cut it down really hard halfway through the turn and gas it. And it's hard to do now. Oh, did we just get really fortunate? Yes, we did. That was sweet. Moving on. Yeah, see, there's Allgaier. We passed him on our own before, and he was in the lead for a minute. Now he's dropped all the way back to 17. And I think we're faster than Haley. I think we can be. 33, 29 in the tank. That sucks. That means we're just short on gas. But I also don't think we can do a full fuel run with the tires, personally. I don't think we
Stay
can.
high up here.
I don't know. I don't know. And I think I'm really torching them.
Still there? Got
But,
one peeking inside.
yeah, we got way slowed down there behind Balicki. That was not great. That's going to cost us another position. That's what I get for not staying in the middle. I tried to follow him through like a moron. Now he's going to
Still
be
there?
second lane up because of black. Can I do it?
Stay high up
Coming
here.
out fast. And technically, we got the position. If he goes to the inside or stays on the inside lane, well, he's going to have to because we're going to force him into it.
Hold your line. Got one
And
inside.
we're going to get on the gas, a little bit off, but then back on it right away. Yeah, no, you can't do that little bit off. That's what they do, and that was where we are better than them. So I have got to be going a little slower when I go through that turn. And then get on the gas here and hold it. Well, we touched
Got
him,
Carlo
so
now.
that's going to affect our speed big time. A lot of hand gestures I'm making here going, what do you do? You know,
Careful. Still there.
I'm not driving it
Alright,
well,
you're
but
clear
it's
there.
because I can't drive it the way that it's meant to be driven. Just, I've said it 72 times in this race. If I go on the inside, if I drive the turn the way it's meant to be driven, we don't have the drive off.
All right. Clear outside.
As I try here, and you're going to watch the cars in front of us and Balicki behind us just drive right up on us. And those two drive away. It's just another example. It wasn't a great example, but it was showing what it's like if we stick on the inside. So if I go up here and then get on it in the middle, yeah, we got Balicki next to us, but our drive off should drive away from him.
Still there.
See, it is. Instead of them powering past me. So,
Careful. Still there. You got room. You're clear.
didn't mean to do that. Brakes kind of sent us to the inside line, but see if we can. He's going to catch right up to us. Yep. That sucks. It's all right.
Car there on the inside.
Trying my best to do whatever I can here. It's
You're all clear on the bottom there.
not been a
Car
great
there on the
drive
inside.
today. I mean, yes, we have moved up 15 spots, but I just feel like we could do a little bit better.
Stay high. Stay high.
And I think we're going to go ahead and do a speed up again. And we'll be back on the mic when we're going to pit for the final time of the race. Technically, next caution will be the final pit, and then we'll stay on the mic the rest of the race. Whoa, we got a spin out in front of us. Car backwards on the track, and that's going to save us from two things. Going down a lap as they were right behind us, and also having to pit a little early because we just absolutely destroyed our tires. So we can drop back one spot. We'll do a full pit service here. And we've just got a few laps left in the race. We'll get back on the track. Under 10 to go. Potential to get some spots here, I don't really know. I mean, we kind of drove the car as hard as we possibly could at the beginning of the last run, and with the traffic here, we don't really have a lot of options, but we'll do the best we can with what we've got. Try to head towards the top 15 or something. I don't think we can, but we'll try it.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there.
See, here's where it messes with me. Middle of the turn, they still slow down again.
Stay on the bottom here.
And I'd like to get to the outside, but Haley's there. We get right up on him. Yes, I am braking late.
Got one inside.
It's what I do. It's okay.
All clear.
Here we
Got
go.
one peeking inside.
Again, no power. We're completely overdriving the car. Completely overdriving. I am aware of it, but it has worked thus far, and I feel like had we not done it this way, we're sitting in high 20s, maybe even 30s, because we just don't have any speed. We're doing this all through the turns. Once we get on the straight, even with draft, we're just not hanging with them.
Careful, still there.
McLaughlin here, we should be able to get around him coming out of this turn.
Inside.
Maybe not, because I had to adjust my turn, which meant I had... Dang. We can get this. Come on. 5 to go in the race here. New Hampshire. It's been an all right race. Got some cars slowing up in front of us. Might benefit us, but then again, coming off the turn, we just don't have anything for it. We might, had I done the advanced setup and mess with the gear ratio. Holy crap, Jeffrey Earnhardt on 2 wheels there for just a moment is pretty crazy. But we might be able to, or might have been able to compete on the drive off had I messed with the gear ratio. But I said I don't do that with these. All I do is the generic until I have my own team. I'm not messing with somebody else's team car. I don't care that it's my money. Half of it's mine. It's just I'm not doing it for some other team. So we drive the car we have, basically.
Still there.
Oops. Austin Cindric, pole setter, is now back in 17th place. That's interesting. He has had a tough go at it late. We're going to go ahead and 3 left to go in the race. But word for our tires, actually, we didn't even need to do a pit stop because with the caution laps, we would have been able to finish the race. See, that's the problem. We're running that inside line. Now I might be able to keep him on the outside here, and then he'll dip to the inside, but we'll still get a good drive off, which should hold it and drive us up to these guys, and that's kind of a little not really trick, but best way we can do it.
I need 2 more.
2 to go. See if we can do anything with these last 2 laps. Try to be a little sneaky. I'd like to get in front of McLaughlin. Wasn't he slow? I don't remember. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe they didn't say anything about him. Oh, Black Jr. isn't going to help us running that middle line, though. Getting the drive off. Yeah, they catch up to us at the beginning of the turn, but we get such a huge drive off. That's where all the difference is made. 1 lap to go. And the potential to get around McLaughlin right through turns 1 and 2 here. As Ray Black Jr. goes high a little bit and kind of cuts us off. And that's going to cost us the position. And we get it back going through 3 and 4.
Got one peeking inside.
I don't know. Here's where we're going to find out. We're going to cut to the inside. No, we're not. We just see. That's a perfect example. Great set of turns there for what we have. We just didn't have enough to do any more than that. Oh, well. Top 5 in the race. Ross Chastain, your winner. Daniel Hemrick, 2nd. Chase Briscoe, 3rd. Noah Gragson, 4th. And Brandon Jones, 5th. Brandon Jones had your fastest lap of the race. Ross Chastain led the most laps in his winning effort. Tony Savoy started 35th, finished 7th, your driver on the move. And tough break goes to Jesse Little, who started 14th and did not finish the race. Brandon Brown encouraging us as we, top 20's not bad. Again, we have gotten a number of top 10s, but we were kind of overdriving the car, or driving better than the car is. We appreciate Brandon Brown. He'll remain our friend going into the next season when he is replaced with another driver. Our next race is in the Truck Series at Eldora. Last year, this is where we got our first unlikely victory. And to be honest with you, even with legendary difficulty, I expect the same result. But We'll have to wait until the next episode to find out. We have signed a new incentive contract, and that one has us getting 4 top 5s for just under $40,000 here in the Truck Series. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.